Hello, Ragu. We got day 7 here. Galatians 2:15 through 21. And so the question that I chose for this passage is, what does this tell us about the gospel? And I got a couple of just really good truths. We are justified by faith and not what we do. We see that in verse 16. We are dead to sin and the law, and we are alive for Christ. We see that in verse 19. We now live our lives by faith in Jesus. And we see that in verse 20, instead of trying to rely on our own strength because we aren't strong enough. But I want to ask you, what does it look like to live by faith? Okay, can you give me some examples of this? I'd love to know what you take out of this and what you see this looking like in your own life. And then I've got a truth to hold, which is verse 21, where it goes, I do not nullify the grace of God, for if righteousness were through the law, then Christ died for no purpose. And so that's showing me that our failings cannot overcome God's grace. No matter how much we mess up, no matter how much we aren't good enough, God's grace is more. We can't nullify God's grace or cancel it out, is what that means. Because we know that Christ did die for a purpose, and because he died for a purpose, the grace of God cannot be nullified. And that's just a very comforting truth, because everyone has those days where they just feel down, they mess up again and again and again, and you will be able to lay down at night and pray to God and go, hey, I know I messed up a lot today, but you were still good and you still love me and I'm still yours. And that is a very comforting truth, not wondering, hey, did I mess up too much today? No, we are secure in God's grace and God's love. And if that is not an awesome truth to hold, I don't know what is.